Hello and welcome to Tonic Studios. My name is Karen. I'm here today with the lovely Leo.
Hello.
And we are here to bring you this month's kit. This is called Just the Way You Are. So another kit. Here we go again. We absolutely love Kit Day.
Yeah,
so
we do.
exciting. Open the box, open the box.
Okay, here is your lovely kit box. Let's get this open and have a look at what we have in here this month. So if you've never seen one of our kits before, this is what you get in each one. You'll get your flyer, which I should give to my lovely friend over here.
Thank you.
And then you have 3 sections basically. So I shall grab each of those out. We shall get rid of the box temporarily. And we're going to start, as we always do with reveal videos, with our hardware. So this is our little kit wallet. You'll get one of these every single month that has your stamps and dies in it. And you'll notice that it is pre-punched, ready to go into the binder that we send out with every 3rd kit. So storage is built in,
Yes.
which we absolutely love. So in your wallet, talking of storage being built in, we also give you a kit sticker that is themed around the kit itself. So this one, as you can see, just the way you are with that lovely little weighing scales. So you can stick this onto the front of your wallet so it's easy to see which is which. You can put it onto your binder, wherever you like basically. But that is yours as part of your kit. And then we have the stamps and dies in here. So this month the kit makes a super cute little set of weighing scales.
It is adorable.
Very, very, and it has a very fruity theme to it as well, which is probably very evident from the stamps and the dies that we have here. So these are the main parts of your scales. You've got the base over here, you've got the kind of joiny section. Obviously it would normally be, as
Would
you
be
said,
a spring.
the actual bit that does the weighing. But for this, it is just a little connector to hold the 2 pieces together. And then this is the top section that we have recently learned is called the pan.
We have.
Yes. So that's that. You've got a little door which has a score line built in to hinge it for you. You can put that onto the back or the front of the base. If you don't put the pan on, you can put it onto the lid. There are lots of options with that for you. And then you have all of these fruits and little bits of foliage as well. So we've got citrusy slices or wedges. We've got a whole lemon or lime. You do have a circle that will cut out the whole orange stamp as well, or the orange or lemon or lime slice. The lemon will actually cut. Oh, it could be a grapefruit.
Could be a grapefruit.
Any citrus fruit, whichever citrus fruit you prefer. Your lemon will also cut out your stamped lemon or lime, of course. You've got then the wedge, and you have the outer edge for the wedge as well. We've got a leaf, and you have a die for that. We've got a lovely little, I think this is like a hibiscus flower.
It's pretty. It could be the little strawberry blossom.
I think that's that one.
I think that's the...
It could be.
I was...
Or maybe that's an orange flower.
Yeah.
Could be. Well, anyway, you've got a couple of flowers. You've got a big one that has a die, and you've got a little teeny tiny one, which technically is probably the same size as that, but there's no way you're going to line those up.
It's not.
So this is more for background decoration.
Definitely.
This is your die cut version. You then do have a strawberry, and you've got the hull for your strawberry. You've got a nice frondy leaf. You've got the leaf for your citrus fruits, whether that be your orange or your lemon or your lime or your grapefruit or whatever other citrus fruit you like. You've got another leaf that would also work for your orange. You've got this teeny tiny little leaf here that's going to work beautifully with your mini flowers. Can I say these are all on one plate?
I love, love, love that.
Very handy.
You have an option of little...
dials?
Yeah, the little...
that bit.
What's it called?
The dial.
The pin.
Oh, yeah.
The dial is the thingy, isn't it?
True.
The pin.
The marker.
Yeah, that'll do.
Indicator. The bit that shows you how heavy it is, right? You've got an option for
You've
that.
got 2 of them.
And of course you've got pattern for both your base and the pan, and there is your actual dial piece as well, which is separate and also verso. I think that's everything.
I think so.
Sentiments then, you've got stamped and debossed sentiments in here. So you've got your My Main Squeeze, you're the berry best.
I love a pun.
Have a sweet day and you're the zest.
Oh.
And then in deboss we have the best day, I love you just the way you are, orange you sweet.
Orange you sweet.
Love it. And you do have a little sentiment piece here that will die cut both your deboss and your stamped sentiments.
It's very, very well thought out.
It is, very much so.
And that is our Darcy upstairs. And also you do get your instructions
yes,
as
there
well.
are instructions in here too, but we will be doing a make video for you to show you how to assemble your basic weighing scales.
Yeah, it is pretty simple, to be fair.
And then we will also be doing, at some point in the not too distant future, a craft along.
We will.
No idea what we're doing for that yet. We haven't quite made that up yet.
Well, with a craft along, we usually try and make it
bigger or different.
Different. So I don't really know how we're going to get to make the scale bigger. We might have to change it into something else.
Maybe we'll make the basket or something and do some techniques with it as well.
Mm.
We haven't really thought about it yet. We'll get there. So, on to our cardstock this month. So, it comes in your lovely cardstock wallet. Don't throw these away. They're very handy. Keep them for anything you can think of. And then your colour palette for this month is very fruity. Let's put it that way. So, we're starting out with our Sugared Coral Glitter card. One sheet of that. You then have 2 sheets of our Cornflower Blue Classic card and 2 sheets of Peer View Classic card. The reason we've given you 2 of each of those, to make a full set of scales, you do need more than 1 sheet. So we've given you 2 options, so you can do 2 different versions. You can of course mix and match them or bring in any cardstock that you have.
But we wanted you to have the option to do it all from one colour.
Exactly. I'm going to go from the back here. So we've got Mustard Yellow Classic card and Apricot Orange Classic card and Grass Green Classic card. And then we have Champagne Classic card as well. Now I know we do have strawberries in the die set and we don't have any red in here, but in your little grey bag of joy, we do have an option for you. If I just bring this all out, let me just shimmy some of these out of the way just for a second. So we have a range of alcohol markers that are going to work with this for you. So we have Fresh Watermelon. There's your lovely strawberry red, which will colour over your champagne card or your apricot orange card or even your mustard yellow card. You've got Persian lime, spiced orange, bright sunflower and lemon drop. So very much keeping with the citrusy colour palette. But again, you can colour the majority of these different types of, different colours of cardstock with these to give you different tones and different ranges. You can even colour your glitter card.
You can.
And I think I've seen that on one of these. Someone has done a strawberry where they've coloured the glitter card with the fresh watermelon.
Oh, nice.
So it's got all of that kind of texture and some of the twinkle of the glitter, but with the red, which is very clever and I like it a lot.
Like that. Change approved.
Change approved, indeed. So that's your alcohol markers. Let me pop those to one side. We also then have 2 crystal drops in this. We have our favourite Morning Dew. This is our completely clear drop. Great for little dewdrops and adding that kind of juicy look to fruit. But you can, you know, smear a thin layer of it all the way over as well if you want to kind of make it look glossy.
It is a bit thinner than our, I can't remember the name of the stuff. Cameron?
Crystal glaze?
Crystal glaze. Yes, it is a little bit thinner than our crystal glaze. So it does sort of...
It spreads in a different kind of way.
Yes.
And it does go on looking milky, but it does dry clear.
It does. It does.
We also then have a glitter drop, and this one is in Ruby Slippers, so it's a clear base that is absolutely loaded with red glitter, which hopefully you can see in there.
Beautiful.
Absolutely fabulous. So that's those. We've got a lovely double-sided tissue tape in here. So you've got a nice roll on here, 25 metres of tissue tape. That is a lot of tape.
It is.
It's a nice thin one, it's a 6mm tape. And we would tend to use a dry adhesive like this for adding layers to things. But probably projects that are not going to be out on display for a long time or handled a lot, because it is a, not that it's a low tack, it's not like low tack tape, but it's not the same staying power as a wet adhesive. Or
as a red line tape. It is a lighter hold.
It is.
But saying that, it will still hold lots of things.
Yeah.
And you can use it as the type of dry adhesive for holding your gilding flakes, for example.
Yes,
things
that's
like
a great one. Also good for mirror card layers and satin mirror card layers, because sometimes when you put wet glue on those, you can see
where the glue was.
Yeah, it's kind of absorbed into the cardstock, and you get that kind of look over the surface. So this will eliminate that for you, basically. And then finally, we have something that we don't think has been in a kit before.
Don't think so.
And they're amazing. So these are our fine tip bypass craft tweezer. Now I would call these squeezers, not tweezers. That's how I differentiate them. And
I opened it yesterday, so you may as well.
We will. We'll open the pack. So as you can see here, your blades actually cross. They do have a protective cap. We would recommend you keep this because these are actually very, very pointed.
They are needle sharp.
They are. So yeah, you definitely want to keep that protective cap. But basically, as you squeeze them, they pinch open, and then as you let go, they close. You don't have to hold them to close them. So great for when you're doing heat embossing. To hold something while you're embossing it without burning your fingers. Brilliant for picking up the tiny, tiny little flowers that are in this kit. But yeah, do keep that cap so you can keep it protected. Stop your blunting the tip. And also stabbing yourself.
Yeah, not just for your own safety, but to stop it getting damaged as well.
Exactly. So that is your kit contents for this month. Quite a packed kit.
I think so.
Lots of lovely colours as well. Hopefully you agree. Do you have any ideas already of, you know, what you're going to do with this? Who you're going to gift it to? Let us know in the comments below if you have any little sparks already forming.
That would be nice. We'd like to know.
Pop these out of the way and let's show you some of the amazing samples that
So while you're putting those away, I'll just give you the pricing for the kits. If you did want to get these for yourself, you can try our kits with a one-off. And those are in the UK £34.99, and in the USA, I should say on the UK website, £34.99, and on the USA website that is $39.99. You can subscribe to our kits, so one will be reserved for you. So that would be a monthly subscription. On the UK website is £29.99, and on the US website that is $32.99. But you can get all of that out of the way and have a quarterly subscription. So you've got the three ready there for you. They'll come out when they're due, and you haven't even got to think about it. So the UK website, that would be £89.97, and the US website is $97.97. And of course you can skip a kit, and you can pause your subscription if there is something not to your taste that particular month.
But don't forget, if you do subscribe to our kit, you get your TCK discount code that gives you 10% off everything else on our store except your kits, basically.
Obviously, yes.
So brand new launches, any discounted bundles that we do, even clearance items, you get an extra 10% off those as well.
Amazing.
We sometimes have subscriber special offers where you get an extra discount, which has been up to 30% in the past.
It has.
So well worth subscribing. If you already are a fan of our kits, or you love what you're seeing and you want more of it, subscribe. You pay less every month and you get a discount on everything else.
Yes, you do.
An amazing deal.
You do.
Okay, let's have a look then.
Start with the 3Ds because it's what it makes.
Yes, let's do that.
Are we going to show the packaging ones first? Because we like to do that. We like to show ours out of the way.
So here is your scales as they were designed. So you've got that base piece, you can see hopefully just in the back of there. You've got that little spacer piece in between, and then you've got the little pan on top. And you do actually have the option of putting in more of the side panels from the pan to make this kind of support across the middle, so you can really load up your fruit in there. So I've got a range of different things in here, and I've done different techniques putting this together. So for the strawberries, where's one? There it is. I've coloured some of that champagne cardstock with the pen, and I have actually done it on the textured side, on the linen finish side, so that you get, you can probably just about see it in there. You still get some of that champagne colour coming through. It's not like a flat colour, and you get the texture, because fruit isn't flat. It has like a texture on the skin, right? And then for the orange slices, like the one on here, I actually coloured some of the back of the champagne cardstock with a couple of the orange pen and a couple of the yellows to give a kind of blendy orangey look, and actually paper piece those back in. There's a couple of stamped ones in here as well, so lots of different options, and then lots of those morning dew drops all over the surface as well.
Fabulous.
Moving on then, we've got another one. This one is from Shilpa. So she's done an amazing little scale in here. So you can see that nice little dial down the front. I love the drops. Just highlighting the pattern in here, and then look at all the fruit in here.
That is crammed.
It is, absolutely. I'm pretty sure the dial would be all the way at the other side with this much fruit sat in here. Look at it all. Looks amazing.
Yeah, and you've got a nice mix in there of die cut and stamped.
Exactly.
Which is lovely.
Really, really nice. Thank you very much for that one, Shilpa.
Beautiful.
Who else have I got here? This one is from Ruth. So again, another classic with the two blues. I love the little flower on the front of here, just kind of highlighting that. And then one little piece of paper piecing in here just to highlight that pattern too. Very cute. And then again, absolutely loaded with a whole fruit salad.
Gorgeous.
In the top, and a couple of those little flowers with the strawberries as well. They really do look like strawberry blossoms.
Yeah.
The little white ones.
They're tiny, they're
very
lovely.
Cute. Really nice. Thank you very much for that one, Ruth.
Love them.
We've got another one over here. This one is from Shilpa as well.
Shilpa's been strawberry picking.
Oh, she has. Look at this. So you're the very best on the front of this, and this is just a whole basket of strawberries. Look at them all.
I love that. I love that so much.
Delicious. Really like that. And I like that we've got some that have the seeds and some without as well.
Yeah.
So the die does actually cut the little holes for the seeds. So you can put a different colour behind depending on what colour you want your strawberry seeds to be.
Yep.
Really like that. Thank you very much, Shilpa. I've got a fabulous one here. I have a feeling this is from Shabney's.
It is.
Yes, it is. So what Shabney's has done, just take these out of here. She's actually cut down those supports and put them just in the base, and they actually hold these little recipe cards.
It is such an amazing idea.
So
and I think the recipe card is cut from either the base of this.
I think it's the lid.
It's the both, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe.
That piece is that and that.
It's
the base of the box and
the
and
exactly.
the lid. Yeah.
So we've got these little recipe cards. This one is a summer spritzer. Granadilla passion fruit pulp, some lime, some sugar syrup, some ice, and some sparkling water.
She's got a lime on that one.
And she's got a little lime on that one.
All themed.
We've got an iced tea. Oh, yum. Lemon and orange iced tea with a little bit of mint and ice to serve.
Oh,
delicious.
Man.
Some nice homemade lemonade with a little lemon on the side as well.
Beautiful.
A watermelon smoothie, and she's used the little dial.
Look at that.
That's
How
so
ingenious.
Love that. And then we've got a strawberry smoothie as well.
Beautiful.
Which is a very cute little gift, and I really like that idea.
Me too.
Thank you very much for that one, Shabney's.
Really good idea.
We'll pop that one back over here. Big stretch across the front. This one is No Name.
Oh, yes. We have a no name
crafter somewhere here. So if this is your project, please do claim it down below so we can say thank you properly. So I love this. This person has actually cut the door into the front, so rather than cutting it into the back, which I think pretty much everyone else has done, they've cut it into the front and made it more of a feature with a pretty little cluster of flowers on there. And then again, they've absolutely loaded their scale pan with all of that fruit up in there.
Gorgeous.
Lots of lovely foliage as well.
Really nicely coloured and
it is
die cut there.
Really very
gorgeous.
Nice. Thank you very much for that one. I've got another little one down here. This one is from Christine. I have a feeling it got a little bit bashed in transit, unfortunately, so we've got a little bit of a dent on one side. But yeah, we've got another lovely blue set of scales here, and then just lining the pan with that sugared coral glitter card.
Yeah.
There's no crystal in that. Yeah. But yeah, I really like how that looks with the peer view. I think that's a very striking combination. Very pretty. And you can see, I'm not showing this on any of the others, you can see that little door in the back. This is where you would put your gift or whatever you're gifting if it didn't fit into the pan anyway. And then I have one more set of scales. Did we do that one already?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's the one with the drops.
Oh yeah, did that one. Okay.
It's ours.
So the other one that I have on this side of the table then is something that we have done for Die Cutting Essentials magazine.
Yep.
And I can't remember now which issue it is.
118.
Thank you very much. So we have actually made the 2 projects that you've seen on the flyer already, but then we've made 3 additional projects that are going to be in that edition of Die Cutting Essentials. And we have done step-by-step instructions for those, so you can create those along with us if you would like to. So with this one, we've still used the same cardstock that is in the kit, but we've added some of our Shabby Meadow patterned paper, which features both Pear View and Apricot Orange in that colourway, and made this into like a little tissue box. So we've added the door onto the top this time, and then just a whole load of flowers all the way across the top and down the side to give it a completely different look. It doesn't look like anything else on here, really.
It does not.
It doesn't look like it fits in, but it is still using all of the colours that were in the kit. So just to show you something else that you can do. And then if we move over to the other side of the table.
So first of all, oh no, you've got some more 3Ds.
I have got some more 3Ds.
I've already taken the cards down.
Yeah,
I thought we were covering the whole Die Cutting Essentials thing first.
We can do that if you want. So here's the little basket that we made. And again, this one is on the front of your flyer this time. So this one is all stamped fruit, and most of it's coloured. Some of it is actually stamped onto coloured cardstock. And then just a couple of those little sentiments on the front. And I actually used the spacer piece to make the handle.
I like that idea.
So it actually has a lot more structure and rigidity. Can't say that word, it's terrible. So yeah, a little basket that you can make just with the pan piece. And I have a long stretch. Okay, I got it. All the way over here, there's another one. This one is from Ruth. She's made a basket as well, that she's kind of featured the other side. And put a little cluster of fruit onto there.
While you've got that one out, if we bring this one in, you can see what,
that way.
Sorry. You can see what Ruth's done here is actually taken the whole scale and split it into 2 different projects.
Yep.
So she has used the base part as a little planter and used the spacer 4 times there
to make little feet.
And she's used the pan as that little basket.
Very cute. And this would make a lovely little gift box for something. Actually a plant, probably.
Yeah.
If you're giving like a little house plant, that'd be a very cute little box.
Very nice.
Yeah, very clever. Like those. So that's all of the 3D things that we have.
Yes.
And we do actually have a lot of 2D as well.
We do.
Which is quite unusual for a 3D kit, but we love it.
Do you want to show this one first?
Sure. So these are the cards that we have made then for Die Cutting Essentials. So this one is using a wreath template to make the background, and a lot of post-it note masking. I was going to say marking, no, masking, to make this lovely wreath in the background, which has then been coloured with the alcohol markers, and then lots and lots of die cut flowers and foliage to go with that as well. And then Karen has made another lovely card.
So this time I have, why do I keep pushing that wrong way? This time I have created the background just using little blocks, just cut on my guillotine, and I've used the 3D pieces of the weigh-in scale itself, but taken all of those glue tabs off. So just pop them on flat and decorated with the layers and a bit of paper piecing and a whole lot of flowers.
Yes.
Lot of flowers.
A lot of flowers. Yeah, we've completely nixed the fruit in this one.
Yeah.
And we've gone floral instead.
Yeah, and it says, I love you just the way you are.
Beautiful.
So that is that
very,
one
very
as
nice.
well.
So those are the 2 that have the step-by-step write-ups if you want to do those projects along with us. And then we have so many other lovely cards in here.
We have some amazing cards.
I have this one from Christine. And this one has some very, very pale stamping in the background that I don't know I'm going to be able to get onto camera. It's just a very pale grey, and she's actually stamped the sentiment and that teeny tiny little flower into the background. It says, "You're the zest," basically all the way over the background. And then hopefully you can see these little spots of colour from the alcohol markers that Christine has added around her tumbling lemons going down here. And then the other thing that she's done I really like is these huge drops of drops. So this is our morning dew drop. You can see it does dry completely crystal clear. But she's made them sort of more of a feature. Rather than little embellishments like we would normally do, she's sort of done these huge, big puddles of drop almost.
Yeah.
As part of that pattern.
It
and
does
I really
make
like
it,
that.
yeah, it does make it so much more, doesn't it?
It does.
But if you weren't very happy to go in with your crystal drops straight onto the front of your project and put a big drop like this, you could always put them onto your release paper, so something that your foam pads come on, things like that. If you've got one of our easy clean mats, you can pop them on there as well, and they'll just peel straight off.
Yeah.
Just let them dry, pop them off, either pop them back onto your card with a tiny drop of the crystal drops,
Yep.
or you can put a little dot of glue, and
I
that'll
think
also hold it.
For these, being so clear, I probably would use the drop.
The drop
Yeah.
rather than the glue.
So it does
yeah.
dry clear for you. But yeah, I really like that effect.
It's
It's
fab.
a really lovely card, and I love that she's drawn around the sentiment.
Yeah.
Just to make it a little bit more jaunty.
Funky.
Yes,
A little bit funky.
exactly. Lovely card. Thank you for that, Christine.
Yep.
We have then our Anonymous Crafter.
Yes.
We've got 2 lovely cards from them. So here's
No,
the
but this is a
Oh, it's a
Shabney's.
Shabney's. Okay.
Mhm.
Anonymous Crafter. Again, if this is your card, please claim it, because I think it might be one of my favourites that we have here today.
It's so clean and simple.
It is beautifully clean and simple, but so crisp.
Yes.
And so well done.
Mm-hmm.
And I just really like the simplicity of it.
And I really like that the sentiment is kind of underlined.
Yes.
So it's the die cut, it's the same die cut,
Mm-hmm.
but because you haven't got a shadow layer for it, just underlining that I think is cute.
And just this tiny little hint of the glitter card as
Mhm.
well. You don't need too much glitter card. And probably if I was making this card, you know I would be gutting this.
Probably.
So going in with my precision trimmer and taking out the centre of this glitter so I can use it elsewhere. Because you don't
And
want to
then
waste all of the glitter under this where you're not seeing
it makes your layer stick better as well.
It does. It does, exactly.
Because glitter is the devil to stick to.
Yeah, it
The
is.
devil of all cardstocks.
More glue than you think you need when you're doing
Absolutely.
glitter. But yeah, if this is your card, please do claim it, because I absolutely love it.
Yep.
We then have one from Shabney's, and this one is very much showing off what we were saying about this side, the drops, and actually spreading the drop all the way over, so you can hopefully see that orange is very shiny. And also just in the lemon slice here, the actual little segments, she's put the drop into there too, so hopefully that is also shiny.
You can see the shine on that.
So it looks fresh cut and like it's still juicy.
But what I like about the Morning Dew, when you spread that out, it doesn't go as level as if you would put
Yeah, crystal glaze
crystal
does
glaze.
self-level.
Yeah. So although crystal drops do level,
Yeah.
but they level into a dome.
Yes, they do kind
So
of
they've
hold their
got
shape
that
more.
shape. So I like the fact that you've got texture to that orange.
Yeah,
I love it. I think it's a really, really good way of using it.
very clever. It's actually on this side, orange
on the segment as well.
in there. Very, very clever. And I like the colour blocking with
I
this
love
too.
the colour blocking.
Very good.
Beautiful.
Love that card. We've got one here from Shilpa, and she's actually put the scale onto the front of a card as well, which I absolutely love. And I really like the colouring of the fruit that we have here. So they're round fruit this time, in a kind of greeny yellow colour.
We had a conversation about these, didn't we?
Yeah, we think
I thought you thought they were pomelo.
Yep.
And I thought it was going to be. They look a little bit like a Granny Smith to me.
Could be. It could be apples.
Could be no, Golden Delicious. Not a Granny Smith. A
not
Granny Smith is far more green.
Yeah.
A Golden Delicious. A nice little pan of apples there.
Yeah. Could well be. And of course Cam had to Google what a pomelo was, because he had absolutely no idea. Cam is a baby who knows nothing. But yeah, let us know, what fruit do you think this is? And Shilpa, tell us.
Yeah, what you planned.
What was the actual plan for them?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Lovely card. Thank you very much for that.
Love it. This is fabulous.
This is again our lovely anonymous crafter. So I can see a lot of masking has gone into creating this background. So all of these, none of these are stuck on. These are all stamped across the background. This is completely smooth. So yeah, lots and lots of masking that has happened here, which is an amazing technique that we don't do often enough, I don't think.
No, we do not.
But you can really build up an amazing background to this, and quite a simple card, but lots of effort gone into it.
Lots of effort. It looks very simple, but there's a lot of technique to that, and beautiful colouring.
It is really lovely.
But if you were sending this in the post, just leave off the little bow there.
Yep.
And that can go straight into an envelope, nice and flat.
Yeah, you could just wrap the twine without the bow.
Yeah.
You could put twine on there.
You
no
probably
problem.
could get away with that, couldn't you? Yeah.
The other thing I really like is actually this part of the card is glued down. So the card opens from where that twine is.
Yeah.
So it's a slightly unusual card. I'm very sorry for all the banging in the background. Obviously someone is emptying the bins outside. What great timing. But yes, lovely card. And again, if this is yours, please do claim it. Let us know so we can thank you properly.
Yeah, we'd like to know who you are.
Oh, now there is some amazing colouring on this one. This is from Ruth. And you can see that lovely pan of fruit in there. And then I think this is like a blood orange.
Definitely.
You see that. And in fact, the colouring on the orange in the background is giving me blood orange vibes.
Do you know what a blood orange is?
Yes.
Okay. You didn't know what a pomelo was, so you know.
It's not what you find in the shops on a usual basis.
Of course it is.
You can buy them in Lidl. They're not that unusual.
Yeah. Yeah, you've gone past them because you think they look like a grapefruit.
Probably.
It's what it is.
My basic.
Yeah.
They're delicious and you should try one.
It's not an apple.
But anyway.
On that note.
Thankfully, Cam does know what a blood orange is. But yes, I love the colouring in this. The blending of the colours in here is really, really good. I'm sure Ruth will have some technique instruction on this. This is that strawberry I was talking about as well. You can see that she's coloured onto the glitter.
Nice.
You can see the sheen going on in there. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for that one, Ruth. Is this our last card?
It is.
Oh, that's sad.
I know. We've had
So,
some beauties.
Finishing on another great one from Christine in here. So I think what she's done with this, the colours that you've got in the background are the colours of the alcohol markers. So either she's done like a scribble onto the cardstock and then blended it with some alcohol, or what I think she's probably done is done a scribble onto a glass mat, sprayed some rubbing alcohol onto it, and then picked up maybe with a paintbrush or something like that to do that kind of
or did a bit of
scribble.
smooshing.
Or smooshing. And then she's drawn in some little swirls. Hopefully you can see those in here.
I hadn't even thought about that.
With the coordinating colours of alcohol marker, and then you've got these huge drops. I cannot distinguish my left from my right today.
Not today.
Huge drops of that lovely Ruby Slippers glitter drop in there. And again, making that really more of a feature rather than just a tiny little embellishment. And I absolutely love that. And of course, not to mention the amazing colouring on the fruit too.
Beautiful.
Really lovely card. An amazing set of cards this time around.
I think
Thank you, everyone.
sometimes you can just see that a lot of fun has been had.
Yes, definitely. I think you can tell when the design team have really enjoyed a project by how many different things you get in.
Yeah.
And this one, by the looks of it, has been well loved.
Definitely.
So yeah, do go and grab your kit now if you're not already a subscriber. If you are subscribed, this will be the next kit that we are sending out to you. If you do subscribe between now and the 18th of, oh my goodness, June. What?
No.
So between now and the 18th of June, if you subscribe to the kit, it will be this kit that we send you as your first kit. I'm still in shock that we're talking about June already.
It still feels like Christmas. Well, to be fair, we're still working on
It's always Christmas.
It's always
Christmas
Christmas
is
here.
not an indicator of time in any way, shape or form for us. No, it is not. But yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed this kit reveal as well. Like I say, do let us know in the comments what kind of things you think you're going to make. Do you have any good ideas? Have you had like some inspiration from some of the techniques that you've seen? Would you like to see more of them a little bit closer?
Have you just thought, ooh, I could make that for? Let us know.
Yeah, do. We would love to know your ideas on there.
Yes.
Of course, if you do grab this kit, whether it be in a subscription or a one-off, and you make something with it, don't forget to
tag us in your makes.
Well done.
You
We
didn't
would love
say
to
it.
see. We would love to see what you make, where your imagination takes you with this kit. You can post those on our Tonic Studios official Facebook group over on Facebook, or we are across social media. We are at Tonic Studios, and you can use the hashtag #ShowTonic to show us what you have been making.
I can't believe you did that.
Left it hanging. Serves you right. If you like this kit and you've enjoyed this video, please do give us a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel and hit that notification bell.
Ding.
And you'll be notified every time we post a new video and when we go live so that you don't miss out. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you all again very soon.
Happy crafting.